He's for the slightly late start, had a little bit of lobby shenanigans, had to get everybody situated, had to answer all questions, and dot all the I's, cross all the T's, everything in that sort. It is going to be Baker, and it is going to be Baker, or Baker. The two B names got me mixed up already. Oh my goodness, it is Baker and it is Brock. We are going to see, we have seen the Baker team on stream before. I recognize Germsy, obviously, Demon, Drago, Nami, a bunch of players that we have seen. Baker definitely going to be the favorite on paper in this one. Although if we go off the last series, I saw two teams with basically the same record. And then I saw some stuff happen in that best of three. And I'm hoping that we get a similar story here as far as entertainment goes.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, looking like it's going to be in favor of Baker. I mean, also all the games that they won, they had 1-2-0, so very dominant games that they had won. But what's great about video games or just life in general is that you can surprise people. Just because you're 1-3 doesn't mean you can't come out and steamroll another team that's 4-0. So I mean, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen here. I think definitely in the favor of Baker, but I'm going to be looking forward to what's going to happen.
And listen, I will say, I did a little market research on the spray shooting. My producer Ryan said he saw a clip earlier, which funny enough, it was literally on Haven C site. I think I saw it through Lothar's Twitter for anyone that's around the Val scene. I watched somebody, the quote was literally like crab walking and shooting. Somebody literally crouch walked to the right and instantly lasered 4 people back to back to back to back. It may have been all 5. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I almost cut the clip off because I was like, I literally just watched this play in my game. So it definitely seems like the shooting and moving thing is maybe the way moving forward. And I don't want to say that like closes the skill gap between teams, but I think it can take a little bit out of like the strategy and the util layering, and you can honestly just send it sometimes now. And for some teams where the teamwork maybe isn't quite as good as some of these other teams, that's a great way to play. If you've got somebody that is a demon with the aim and the left click, you might be able to find a few more cheeky rounds here and there. But we did see Bind was very one-sided the first series. It was 13-2, hoping we get a bit of a closer affair this time.
Yeah, I believe that it's Baker on the attacker's side.
Baker is defense.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Baker is defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I only know because Baker's offense. Sorry, because they have like they play either Premier or something, so they have like the AXS clan tags. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Brock
okay.
is the Badgers. They are the blue logo. Baker. The logo matches the side right now. So
okay.
That's actually easy enough for my my slow brain.
Yeah. Same here as well. Well, they are starting game 1, round 1. Let's see how it goes. So far, nothing really happening. Nobody really wants to peek. Nobody really wants to go forward. And nobody really wanting to just do anything right now. Oh, as I say that, Kevin finds the pick on Germsy.
He just ran out through showers. I was going to say nobody was ready to fight, but look where the Red X is. This guy went on a solo mission. Oh, Yoru player, sorry. Shouldn't be surprised. That's part of the job description.
All right, Demon finds the pick on Savage, but Kevin is able to fight back and get the pick on Demon. And this is a 4v3 in the favor of Brock.
Yeah, at least Baker was able to get the early plant, but it's definitely going to be a little tricky to try to ride this one out. The lack of util. We have seen Kevin already pick up 2 kills. Going to send in the Roomba, do a little bit of scouting. The Haunt will fly into showers, but there is the Sheriff from Hyun Bin. Absolutely gapping Drago. And now Rice Ball's also going to fall by the wayside. So Brock into a 4v1. Almost said Baker. Going to be doing that all series long. Simply Nami with the JDG pistol and out of options completely. Zomzino will pick up that one, and Brock almost grabbing a flawless first round.
Yeah, really good first round right there from Brock. I mean, they got the picks they needed and clean up that round really nicely.
Yeah, it does feel good when your Rays can just instantly get 2 kills to start the round, and it's like, okay, we're off to a good start. And even you said, too, despite what records show, I have seen enough collegiate to know that. I have seen literal, like, even when Northwood was on their, like, 40, they won, like, 50 maps in a row a couple years ago. They were literally, like, godlike collegiate team, and even they ended up losing a series or 2 here and there because you simply can't play perfect every game. People are human, they make mistakes. I mean, the saying any given Sunday, I know it's a football statement, but it really does apply to anything, and especially in esports, sometimes you load in, and some days it feels like your shot is on and you can't miss, and some days you're wondering why you queued up.
Yeah, I mean, those days when your aim is feeling great, it feels like nothing can stop you. When it doesn't, already Rice Ball getting 2 picks with the shoddy, and yeah, like you said, like, oh, Zomzino finds 2. She's mine, picks up another 2, and all of a sudden this is 2v1 for Brock. And Drago's having to rotate. Trying to get out of here. Does have a bomb. Yeah, he is going to make the full rotate here. It's like
Count the knife spins in between the rotation here.
always gonna make yourself look the coolest. I mean, hey, if you bought the skin, you might as well flaunt it. Or,
No, that's why I always see, like, it's funny. Right after Champs came out, every single player, Champs Bundle, Champs Vandal, Top Frag Glow, everything like that. It is a fun little part of Valorant when there is dead time. You at least get to see who's been busting out the credit card and who's locked in on the deals. But Drago was able to rotate to the A side. Granted, the TP will give Baker or Brock, wow, again, it will give Brock quick access to the site should they need it. Drago will get the plant down, and now Brock is well aware of the situation, and they've got to play out a 2v1 to see if they can win. But for Drago, you are even happy just to get the plant at that point.
Yeah, I mean, Brock played that a lot differently than I think some other people would. They stayed on B, absolutely made sure that he's not going B anymore. Once he goes A, they said, all right, now we can finally rotate and get something going. Let's get this kill.
This is a great hiding spot, actually. They're gonna have to clear lamps, otherwise it's gonna be a free kill, maybe.
Ooh,
Look at the
very
Yoru's health bar.
unfortunate.
It's empty. I think he's literally like 10, 15 HP, maybe 20.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Baker right there. He got the headshot as
Yeah,
well. I don't know if you saw, but
He
he
just
also got a
weapon.
headshot.
He got weapon diffed on just the stinger, and it's not like the 2023 stinger where we had 10 players running it and it was lasering from across the map. The stinger frenzy meta. That was a time. Oh, your weapon cost $850 and you outgunned my rifle. I see. I understand. Sorry for fighting.
All right, well, Brock gets up 2-0, a very fast 2-0 on Baker. I mean, like I was saying earlier, I mean, this is different than what the records are saying right now. I mean, Brock is already having a really great start. Let's see if they can keep up this momentum.
Yeah, definitely the dream start for yourself. You're able to find a few kills here and there. You get a nice play out of your Raze early on, and having your Raze pop off early on Bind is going to feel so good because it probably, besides Yoru, who is a lot newer to the game, it is just objectively the highest value duelist. Hey, if you're Baker, sometimes luck is more important than skill. Obviously, a nice spam by Riceball there. Gets gifted with the headshot. Demon's going to spot one out as well through Hookah, but they're going to disengage for the time being. Baker looking like they're trying to cook up an A push possibly. A few players slowly meandering to the B side of the map, but it does look like A will be the focus.
Yep, they're definitely rotating on A. We got 2A, 2B. People on B have not rotated yet. They're waiting for something. 59 seconds on the clock. Let's see what Baker tries to do here. Viper Wall does get put up. And Kevin does go down by Drago. He looked around the corner and all of a sudden he saw 5 players looking at him.
I see a judge!
Oh, yes, though, the judge comes in clutch for Savage. Brock does get 2 kills. Germsy ends up finding one on She's Mine. Finds another one. And Germsy, wow, wasn't an ace. I think he got 4 there.
Yeah, I think somebody else got the last bullet on the 4th one, so he basically did kill 4, but somebody, got to steal away 1 or 2 of the kills, at least to make sure everybody does get on the board, but honestly, yeah, they just basically walked out with 4 to 5 sheriffs, found a disgusting 1-tap on the Viper early in the round, and everyone knows, if you're able to kill the Viper early, then you have such a good ride for the rest of the game, and things are going to be so much better for you. Take away the Viper wall, you take away the orb, all the snake bites, and everything in between, especially on Bind, where literally it's Viper. Hey, shoot the spike with your snake bites. Now the other team cannot play the game.
All right, let's see how Baker wants to attack this 4th round. Looks like they have 2A that want to just kind of distract on A, and then they have the rest of their team going B. So, I mean, we'll see what kind of distraction they get going, unless they want to try to find a pick here in Showers. Germsy looking with the Outlaw.
Germsy wants a pick.
Oh, yeah, he's looking for one right now. Demon finds a pick.
Now he knows. Wait, that was risky, because he died gate crashing earlier in the game already, so, it's not quite the chamber teleport, the rendezvous there, because there is a slight cooldown, a slight delay on the animation. Oh, the poison almost catching Kevin in the corner, 17 HP, but the Rays shall live. That means Baker's going to flood the B site. They've got the Nightfall, they've got Brim Smokes, they should be able to take site control, but there is a sneaky fade starting to go in the back line here.
Yeah, let's see what this fade can do. This is a great position for her. She's going to have to find the right shots, though. Demon finds a pick on Savage. Does not look to his right. Gets immediately tapped in the head. All right, spike is planted. Let's see if Brock is able to find a way to stop it from detonating.
Oh, that one,
Not the grenade he wanted.
Nick the doorway a little bit. Granted, this is going to be basically not an impossible round, but the next closest thing, they have sheriffs, and they obviously have the entire Baker team starting to barrel down on their location. Hyunbin very
He's running away.
Very aware of the situation. Yeah, you've got a rifle. It is time to leave. Maybe sneak an exit on somebody, but ultimately, yeah, you're going to be running out of there ASAP. Save away that rifle. Baker will tie the game up after a 2-0 start. So they are definitely feeling good early on.
Yeah, he did not want any part of that. He saw the numbers and said, I don't want to deal with any of that. So he just ran away. Did not look back. And yeah, like you said, it is tied up 2-2. And pretty much everybody's got a Vandal or a Phantom. So definitely gonna be a very action-packed round.
Yeah, Germs, you're just going to stick on the Outlaw. I didn't die the last couple rounds, so you might as well. And I mean, it's an Outlaw. If somebody doesn't have full armor, if you hit a headshot, they're still going down anyways. But like Germs maybe taking a little selfie on the security cam there without realizing it. Nice,
it's like he placed the Outlaw down for later use. Hyunbin finds the pick on Demon, though.
Oh, he did. You're right. Yeah, he swapped to the Phantom again. Okay, he's, I guess, maybe going for an early pick and then swapping. That's interesting. Or it might be his dead teammates, honestly. Because she actually died very... I didn't think she died that quickly, but I guess it was pretty quick.
Ooh, sees the Viper in the smoke.
It's a nightfall out of both teams. That's a heavy investment. Baker is yet to get the spike down. I don't think they're going to have an easy time trying to win this site over. The clone's going to get shot out. Rice Ball scanned away by the Haunt. Possibly a C's to come as well. But Baker, they just lose 2 players. They invest a Nightfall. But now they're basically forced into a 5v3, and they haven't made any progress on site.
Yeah, they're going to find something here. They're not in the greatest position. Well, they are going to plant spike here. So let's see. They are down 2, though, so it's going to be very difficult for them to be able to support this spike. Germsy finds a pick, though. Huge for Brock. Ooh, Germsy... I think Germsy found another pick.
Okay. Zoning ult. Take those.
Zamzino trying to go for the defuse. It looks like he's just going to get it.
They're going to stick it. Oh! Okay, that would have been insane.
Okay, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I got really fortunate with the headshot through the wall.
So, man, the more sprays that I see, I am convinced that this game is just firefight each other now. I know that one wasn't as egregious as the one earlier, but I've now seen like 3 clips in the last hour where it is looking like a different game entirely. So Riot Games, you have definitely cooked with this one. I want to see how the rest of the series is going to play out and how many more of those sort of spray downs that we see. Could definitely shake things up.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. Because, I mean, if we are right in the assumption that they kind of changed something with the sprays...
I have an hour of info, and it's all leading me to believe that the shooting is absolutely different, which is what they said, but I didn't know, like, right, they say something, but I don't know how much of a change it's going to be. But it looks like, I mean, it is Riot. They're not scared to make big changes and take big swings. League of Legends is the prime example of that, and Germsy, prime example of getting your hands dirty. Walks in there, finds one, and gets away to safety.
They find 2, but Brock ends up finding 2 of their own. It's not a 3 versus 3. And Drago, wow, everybody just keeps getting picked off. It is a 2v1. Brimstone is going to have to do something here. They're going to plant. Yeah, they are going to start planting. He's going to find some type of way to deal with this. Oof. And Nami with a, wow, really nice one-tap on Savage. And that round will go to Baker.
Yeah, definitely for Baker feels good because they got off to, a slow start they probably weren't expecting. And the nature of Valorant, typically, if you lose round 1, you are almost, I don't want to say guaranteed to lose round 2 because we have seen Thrifties every league, every level, every stage of the game. But definitely makes your life a little bit harder. Makes just a little bit of a tougher time on you to try to get that economy back and sorted. But Orbital Strike online for Baker, Viper Pit online for Brock. So these are some big tools on Bind. Wouldn't be surprised to see this early pit maybe towards B, basically just to dissuade anything that Baker might be trying to cook up. But we shall see what the choice is going to be. It's an early timeout out of Brock, and I always joke with Fundy, half of the teams I feel like forget there's timeouts. They'll let the game get to like 8-0, and I'm like, so timeout? Maybe we even even if you have nothing to say, if somebody's like 10-0, it's like when you call timeout when somebody hits their 4th 3 in a row in an NBA game. It's like, I just don't want you shooting for the next minute. Like, you just need to sit down and chill for a second.
Yeah, I think a timeout here, especially from Brock, I think they're just definitely coming in here as underdogs. They weren't expecting to be up so early in this round, so I'm sure that maybe that timeout was a little bit of a grounding for them.
And I like it. I see so many teams just not call them. Like, you get 2 of them per game. Like, you might as well just use them.
Yeah.
You get 60 seconds to hang out, discuss whatever you need to. Obviously, they don't have cash this round, but you can at least get something, even if the coach goes, lock in, we got this. Something as simple as that can make a big difference for a team.
Yeah, this round's going to be really hard for Brock. They do not have pretty much any guns. They just have sheriffs and some classics. So it's going to be really hard to get something going this round. Germans already finding a pick on Hyun. Trying to trade some shots here. Nobody finding anything.
The collegiate sheriff is not to be trifled with. I have seen too many clips in my time of unwinnable situations being absolutely smurfed on by this pesky little hand cannon. Baker is going to back off for now. A-Site went for a little bit of info. They decide to go the other way, and I say that, but they were just kind of grouping up to get a death ball ready. They are going to send the fake through the teleporter or somebody TP back over to B, but that means the A-Site is fully vacant. Little razzle-dazzle.
That was such a nice play by Drago.
Yeah, that was really good, actually. That is it's so
He's got
open.
full control of, oh my goodness.
He pulled all 4 of them literally across the map.
Wow. So they are going to have to, the defenders are basically attacking now. And Nami finds another amazing one-tap. Nami with the great aim finds 2 headshots. Germzy finds the 3rd. Zomzino finds 1. He is by his lonesome self now.
Here they come.
And yep, Drago finds the 1-tap on Zomzino. Yeah, everybody was about to jump on him. It was inevitable.
We get the x-rays, he gets to hear the audio cue of a herd of elephants stampeding towards him, basically. And you already know, basically, yeah, I'm going to die. Maybe I can steal one, get a nice little exit, and take that one through with me. But this is more the Baker I was expecting to see after they stumbled in the early part of the game. That is 4 out of the last 5 rounds. Everybody's starting to find their legs with the kills. And the ultimates still, I mean, yeah, Orbital Strike Pit for the side of Baker. That is quite good. I guess Brock does have the same thing, so if you've seen Bind, folks, there is a very real chance we see all 4 of these in a similar area, and it is a mess.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be very ready to be able to not see my screen.
That was an early orbital into Lamps, though. I guess so they could just take the site, yeah? Take some space.
They are going A here. Ooh, they find a really nice pick on Germzy. They also find a pick on Demon. They end up getting 2 picks or 1.
Oh, they called the pit, baited out the orbital from Brock, and I think they're just going to walk back into the pit now. They did give Brock a few seconds to kind of regather themselves on the site, and they know someone's now down in Lamps. Nami's got to play their life for a little longer. Paint Shell's going over the top. Savage ready just on the outside of the pit. Will slowly begin the march, but Rice Ball with a beautiful hiding spot in the corner. Now the Nightfall going to get invested. Baker is using literally everything to win this round, but they have not gotten the plant and they have not found enough kills, and now it is the dueling pit from Brock. And all of a sudden, what looked like a decent round for Baker, looking a little bit worse for Ware now, and there goes the 1v1 to Zomzino.
Yeah, this is not looking great for Nami, but after seeing how his aim has been, honestly, this is very doable for Nami. Just needs just 3 shots. That's all it takes. Let's see, walking around the outside of this Viper ult, does not want to get anywhere near it.
What could be anywhere in there? That's the... He's gonna get shot in the ear.
Really nice shot. Ends up finding Hyun.
8 seconds though. No
just
way.
start spraying and praying. You have to.
One enemy remaining.
Well,
Well, yeah. You know, it's good to find one, even if you don't get to plant.
Yeah.
You're at least able to get their gun away, get some money taken away from them.
yeah, Baker probably wishes they didn't use literally 4 out of the 5 ultis they had, basically, or at least 3 out of the 5, and end up losing the round. But ultimately, the game is still 4-4. They've got enough money for the rifles, and Nami obviously gets to keep that Vandal from last round. So not necessarily the end of the world. And the buy for Brock, I was going to say discount because there's a judge, but it's bind. The judge is genuinely the best weapon in some areas of this map, and it has been forever. And when you're struggling to find kills, maybe like Savages, listen, sometimes you need to just cheese a double kill, hide in mail, hide in lamps, and just straight cheddar your way to a 2.
Ooh, Hyun is going to get in the Viper pit. Oh, immediately gets taken down. Now he gets both of them. Zamzino, yeah, that's down for Zamzino as well. Yeah, they are going to full push B now. The only 2 on Brock or at A, so now they are going to have to they're going to have to rotate over to B. Yeah, they are going to plant. And Savage
Planted.
just has a judge, so is not going to be able to play the long range game. He is going to have to sneak up on this elbow here. Does get flashed. They know exactly.
This is where he wants to be.
Last player
Oh, Rice Ball. What a nice shot. Ends up getting Savage. All right, 1 left for Brock. Not looking great. Spike is down. I think this is just a save for Brock here.
This is a save my rifle angle, and hopefully I don't hear 18 sets of footsteps that are treading on my location. But it looks like Baker not going to go scout. As I say that, Germsy is certainly looking to get active here, but this is a good hiding spot behind the box, unless he pre-fires it. Yep,
wow.
A lot of people do pre-fire that spot because it's like a classic exit spot, but again, you had to get lucky, and they happen to be in that one spot.
Yeah, I mean, that's just great awareness from Germsy. I mean, just knowing that that's where most people like to go. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Germsy's like, that's where I usually hide at the end of a round. I'm checking that spot right away.
All right, well, it is now 5-4 in Baker's favor. This has been this is going very back and forth between the 2 teams. I mean, they just immediately they go from, you know, stomping on each other in one round to it being the exact opposite the next. So we will see. Looks like they are going to go A. Nami immediately picks off Hyun Bin. Yeah, they're full rushing A now. Really nice shot. Ends up finding Demon.
Oh, the flash doesn't connect on a mine, and now it's going to be the Yoru and Germsy running him down. Apparently the classic is OP. That is like the 4th classic kill so far this map. The Roomba looking to delay the plant. It will still go through, and now Nami's taking down the Viper. That is big util off the board for Brock. Showstopper if Kevin decides he wants to go crazy. Other than that, it's going to be a classic in lamps, which is a viable strategy. Unfortunately, in the game of rock, paper, scissors, Brock will beat Scissors here in this situation, and Drago will absolutely win this fight, assuming it's on level playing field, and yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, that was not the winning favor of Brock there.
Got a Bucky now.
Just shoot. Just shoot.
Uh-oh.
Yep, there we go. Drago finds the kill on Savage.
Oh, Drago spent the whole $250 on that shotgun, getting some serious EV out of that later on in the round. That always feels good. Brock at least will be able to purchase up the rifles yet again. They should be okay, at least as far as the economy goes. Ultimates looking pretty good as well. Drift, Showstopper, and Nightfall. These are all quite powerful tools in the hands of some of these players. 6-4 scoreline too, so only 2 rounds left in the half. I'm expecting these ultimates to come a-flooding sooner than later.
Yeah, you don't normally see Smokes being the top frag of their team.
Yeah,
that's Nami just showing just how good his aim is. I mean, this whole game he's been picking them off so well.
What?
Wow! Oh, just so much. Germsy tries to go in with a shorty, ends up getting taken down by Hyun Bin.
Really did any damage. Hyun Bin is like 80 HP still. That shot did nothing.
Oh, just trading bodies right now. There goes the ult.
He's stuck in place. He's seized. You can't punish it though. I thought for sure they would have someone swing out of Hall, but I guess Nami is, like you said, aiming and aim training on Brock basically all game so far. That's the 4K. Another ace watch for us. Nami might be getting shot in the back here. They're gonna. Oh,
I heard a headshot.
Yeah, Kevin may have just won the fight off that bullet.
Yep, he knows he's going A. Really good awareness from Kevin right there.
Now, can Nami back away and just play off the orbital strike is the question. Can they survive long enough for it?
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a movement from Kevin. Nami tries to find the kill, but Kevin just dodging and weaving like it's the Matrix and ends up finding the kill. And gets the defuse. A really nice round win.
See, Matrix, I call that
Brock.
DPI check when I see someone just tweak on the mouse pad. And luckily was 150 HP. If Nami had landed a bullet in that last gunfight, that is an ace, a clutch. It is now 7-4, and Brock has no money. But all of a sudden, one round can change basically everything. You keep your duelist ultimates, you have real weapons going into this round. So Brock, that is a massive round to clutch up, and give credit to Kevin. They have been basically the linchpin for everything for Brock. I mean, they were the one that got him kicked off the first half going, and that is as big a play as you can make in the situation there.
Yeah, that is very huge for Brock. All right, the ults do get popped here on A site. Savage does take Germsy down though, but Baker able to come back with 3 kills of their own. And yeah, Brock is having to rotate now back to A. Not the greatest position for Brock.
Ooh, and the Guardian's you don't even have one of the riflers left. Uh-oh.
They know he's there now.
Oh, Baker's playing very disciplined. It's very hard to just not go 8 for one of these kills, but they are playing it very, very smart, very composed. They know this should be a guaranteed 7th round as long as they do not throw it away. And they're not going to. Demons locking in the headshot on Zomzino. Rice Ball is absolutely shutting down Hall here.
Yeah, there we go.
And the Classic is still OP. Free weapon, by the way, everybody. 7 rounds on the half for Baker. Certainly where they want to be after the slow start they had.
Yeah, I mean, now we're seeing... Oh, like, it was... By the way, as soon as they finished off the second person, they knew, like, yeah, we'll just rush him.
Yeah.
He can't survive this. So, I mean, might as well just rush him, and he ends up finding the kill. So, yeah, 7-5 in favor of Baker. Looking like how the records were showing, but, I mean, by the way that this game's going, this could go either way. I mean, it's just been so back and forth.
I mean, yeah, if Brock wins the second pistol round, it's probably going to be a tie game, and then all of a sudden, depending on whose map and whose side select it was, they have the double duelist comp, and they're going to be playing some offense now, so it might be a little better for them. I guess they both are double duelist comps, swapping out the Waylay and the Raze there, but actually is surprising to not see a Raze as one of the duelists on Vine, but I guess it's that new flavor. Waylay's definitely strong, definitely has its place in the game. I don't even need to talk about Yoru, even after a few nerfs here and there. That agent is disgusting, and who cares about the abilities when the left click is sufficient?
Yeah, really nice shot. And Demon kind of just walked. Wow, Nami finds the kill on Hyun, but Zomzino finds the kill on Demon in response.
they were
flanking behind him.
Yeah.
Really sneaky. Oh, there. Gets one. Does not get the second one.
Uh-oh. That's a bit of an issue.
There's a 3v2. Nami on really low health.
Oh, he's got to be careful.
All right. 2v1. Let's see if Kevin can clutch this. He has been clutch in the past rounds. Let's see if he can do it this one.
Hey, a 1 HP Brimstone. This is very much in the realm of possibility. If you're able, assuming Nami doesn't like scam their life or just waits for Germsy to be there for an easy trade. This is certainly not a given by any means. Only 74 HP on Kevin though, so not optimal position. But still, you're able to get the spike plant. That means you get some extra money in the wallet, even if you do lose this round. But obviously love to get the dub though.
Really smart. They both are going for the flank because, I mean, if you're on offense, you probably are guessing that they're going to go from their own side, but no, both of them going from the flank. And I think this is going to be a really smart play from Baker.
Kevin has no clue either. They didn't make any audio. They crouch walked the entire way, and now they're slowly crouch jumping down through the window, and Kevin's still none the wiser. Kevin, they do have to go, though. The time is certainly getting low.
There we go.
That was a good timing,
yep,
though. They cut it close, but they got it done. Kevin was indeed home alone, Ryan. That's correct.
They used that time to their fullest extent.
Did not leave the Lego on the floor for the trap, so forgot to booby trap the house beforehand. Little unfortunate there. The Wet Bandits were able to make it through the back door, steal the round away. Now I just want to watch Home Alone, Ryan. You got me going already.
All right, well, they did. Brock does end up losing that pistol round, so chances are they're probably going to lose this next round. Not a great position if you are Brock. But, I mean...
I see a sheriff, it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, you get a pick with the sheriff, pick up a gun, and, you know, see what happens.
It's like you trade like the Pokemon card for the Lamborghini. You keep trading up. You just keep flipping it over and over and over and over. Germsy has been caught out. I mean, to be honest, the Yorus today have been getting caught out more so than usual. I think people are just playing a little bit more loose and free with the patch, or maybe it is just a weird Thursday evening on the server, but this looks like a decent lineup for Germsy. Not able to connect on the ADS with the Bulldog, but there is still an entire squadron of Badgers either ready to TP or ready to take the fight. Looks like the TP is going to be the choice for now. They're going to see if this Yoru does overplay his hand again, and there's the sheriff I was talking about, getting some value.
Yep. Yeah, it's just the Viper on their own lonesome over on A, just trying to make some, just shake up some stuff while they're all trying to go B. I wonder what they're waiting for. None of them they don't want to make any actions or do anything right now. It looks like they're waiting for something.
I think they're counting down from 10 and they're going to all click their buttons.
You know what? I 100% agree with
Otherwise,
you.
I don't know what they're waiting for. They have a conga line of classics ready to go just outside of B. And if it's not basically double brim smoke, hookah backside, and literally paint shell Yoru go, I think that's going to be the play, especially with the slightly worse weapons. And they do have a player advantage. Oh, what a good predict. I don't think Germsy saw him or maybe caught an elbow or something. Either way, that was good info. And oh yeah, that's a check the gate crash there. You ran right into the Outlaw, the loving arms of Demon. They are able to flood through showers. Only 10 seconds left on the clock and a very annoying Molly at the shower door. The C's plus the Molly, and now it's Nami, the top frag of the day. This is the last player you wanted to see in a firefight.
Ooh.
Classic is still OP, apparently.
Yeah, Baker ends up taking that round. Yeah, like you've said, I really just started noticing it. A lot of people are using the Classic. I mean, something about it. I don't know what it is.
Some nights it just hits iffy than others. Like some nights people just can't miss with their right click, and it looks like literally like, oh, my pistol has a shotgun attachment, which it literally does basically. Yeah, some days the Classic does appear to be hitting, and at least we're gonna see Brock now. The weapons are gonna be looking significantly better. Rifles, full armor all the way through, and again, Nami is 19. This is like the dream stat line for him. Not only are you top of the line in assists, you have least deaths, and you have 20 kills through 14 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't see that from Smokes. I mean, usually you would see that from, an initiator or, or something else, but
Somebody not playing on their iPad all game.
yeah, exactly. All right, well, it looks like they are going to go B. Last round, they waited that whole time to go TP and then go through showers. It was a very interesting strat.
That was a long wait. Oh!
So I'm finding a really nice pick on Demon. This is going exactly how the last round went.
I know Baker didn't upgrade most of the weapons, so it shouldn't be too much firepower, at least going in Brock's direction, but you'd still like to see at least a few kills if they could find them. I do like the patience out of Brock, though they very much know if we flood the site like we did last time, we might get absolutely slaughtered, so they're going to back up for the moment, reassess, get ready to go hit that A site. It is a slow crawl through mid. We see Germsy lurking out in showers, but 5 players in mid ready to hit A. And with no one there to resist them besides the Yoru, this should be a relatively easy take. But if they take too long, this flank is manifesting.
Yeah, they need to go now if they want to take this this point really easily. They're going a little too slow right now.
This Viper, number 1, needs to watch the cross, or they are going to get massacred. One of them has to turn around. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Thank
goodness. That was unfortunate for Baker. That could have been a really good opportunity for the Viper. Ends up getting taken down, though.
If Germsy can stop the plant again. Okay,
yeah. Walks into 4 people looking at him and shooting, and not really the greatest of chances.
Because the one kill he got on the planter, I was like, there's now 10 seconds and it's a 4v1. They might somehow bungle this and lose it, but luckily they were able to lock that one in. Germsy did what they could, but you were only a one-man crew there. But now, at least Baker, the weapons can be purchased. That was essentially their bonus round or their anti-eco. Whatever you want to go for, and I want to see what they're going to be picking up. It is just going to be 4 Vandals, the Phantom on Drago. Only ultimate is the Orbital Strike for Nami. Showstopper, ready for Kevin, and if I know Kevin the way they've been playing, this thing is going to get active.
Oh, 100%. Kevin, very active player, very aggressive. Let's see what he wants to do here. Zomzino doing the strat. He's been doing the strat a lot these rounds of sitting there. Ooh, gets taken down by Demon, so he's not going to be able to do what he wants.
I think they've 1v1'd 3 times to start a round this map already. Because I swear I've seen them both win that exact fight in mid. We saw Demon lose it last round.
Yeah.
I think they have squared up 3. It might be just a gentleman's agreement to square up mid. There's Kevin.
Ooh, that looks like it's going to be a free kill.
Yeah, free the premises, though. They are leaving. Price Ball wants no part of that.
They don't see each other. Wow, they end up walking around each other. They do not know where Drago is. Oh my gosh. This could be super huge for Drago and Baker.
And the Haunt didn't get anything. They have no idea where these Baker players are, but I don't think they know Kevin's in back hall.
They do not know at all.
This is all timing.
Finds one, they trade. Oh, Baker is able to find 3.
Careful, he's got a classic out.
He's going to look for that classic kill. He does end up getting it. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. The jump turnaround right
Free
click.
weapon, by the way. Free weapon, by the way. Free. $3.99. FREE. Still getting it done. I mean, yeah, why buy a shorty? You get a free get a free shotgun attachment for the low that you can use at will. And now we are going to see a timeout, or the second timeout coming from Brock. I almost said Baker called the first one, but Brock going to call another timeout. Coach Spiral going to now is a good time as well, because you really see that Baker is starting to find their footing. They're starting to get their flow in. Now it's a 10-6 scoreline. And I always say, like, double digits as a player is when you really start to be like, okay, we're starting to feel like the game's not over, but we're starting to creep toward the end game now.
Yeah, I mean 10-6. I mean, Brock's definitely. I definitely think they're feeling pretty confident. I would feel like. I mean,
They've played well.
I mean, yeah. I mean, pistol rounds go a little bit differently. This game is in their favor. So, I mean, I would say definitely. I mean, yeah, like you said, you get to double digits and you're like, okay, I think this game's in our bag, but it's Valorant. It's Valorant. It's never going to turn out exactly how you think it is. So, I mean, I definitely think this is possible for Brock. And looks like the timeout is going to be coming up soon.
Yeah, I want to see what they're working with weapon-wise. Okay, they are. I was going to say, sometimes you hate to call timeout on an eco because you can tell the team all you want, but ultimately you just don't have the resource or the facilities to really go make that execution happen. But only having Savage on the Sheriff, you're still going to be feeling pretty good about things. Everybody else rifles in tow. Nightfall online. Demon and Nami with their ultimates ready for Baker, though. And this orbital strike definitely going to find some value if they're able to catch these players out. And it is a heavy stack toward Showers and an instant
Oh my
TP.
gosh. Demon able to find one, though. I mean, he's able to trade his life. Draco finds another going through the TP as well. Really
Savage
smart from Baker.
He went flying.
Ooh, Germsy and Nami able to find. Oh my gosh. They cleaned him up so fast.
Before all 5 of them died, they couldn't even make it to Showers or mid. They got gunned out of their gaming chairs in spawn, basically.
Yeah, as soon as Baker realized that they weren't going B, they immediately hopped into TP and just started spraying. They found 2, and the rest of the team was able to pick up the rest.
Maybe the timeout wasn't good. You just gave Baker 30 seconds to absolutely chef a play up for the entry. They said, listen, thoughts on a 5-person run out. Someone's going to hit the TP. If you get 1, we are golden. I thought Demon was maybe going to find more, but the trades did go through, and then ultimately there were no more trades to be had. A team ace for Baker, everyone getting involved.
Oh, no, they try going for the TP shot again, or at least one of them.
They're going to pop the Waylay ultimate as well, and Demon's good for the first one. Zomzino moving in slow motion. Still able to find the kill, though. That is impressive, and Demon definitely wants to have that fight back.
Yeah, it's not easy to get a kill while you're going half
with the Guardian.
Yeah, I mean, all right, well, let's see what Brock is able to do here. They are down 2. There's a 3v3. Ooh, Nami might be able to get some really good value right here. Finds 2 with the headshot. He's going to be able to find the 3rd. He is not able to. Hyun Bin is able to find the kill on Nami, so it is a 1v2. However, Drago is running up right behind him. He doesn't know he's there. Yep. He slow walked all the way back to where he was. Drago was able to find the kill. And it is now 12-6 match point.
I feel like the end of these games creep up on us so fast. It feels like I just got into the flow. We talked about 10-6 during the timeout, and now all of a sudden it's 12-6. Brock doesn't have the most money in the world. They've got enough to make something work that has a little bit of juice in it, but ultimately, I feel like I don't want to say they haven't used their ultimates, because on offense, I mean, if you get 5-man ran out in Showers, like how you're not expecting to need to use a Nightfall out of spawn or an orbital strike in Showers. But that is the reality they are living in this game, and the buy is actually looking grim. Early orbital strike, Nightfall, Viper Pit, all ready for Brock, and I mean, might as well try to invest everything because you spend all the money you have, so it's now or never. And Germsy's drawing blood first, but Hyun Bin instantly going to find the answer. No Yoru's present. Viper Pit will go online. Now can they find the kills? Hyun Bin is killing everybody.
Even sneaking up behind him. Don't think he knows he's there. Eeks finds the kill on Hyun Bin. Savage goes down as well. Kevin finds another kill on Demon. It's a 1v1, and Kevin isn't winning the 1v1. Wow. Kevin is able to clutch up for the team. They did have to use, I want to say that was pretty much all of their, oh no, okay. Not bad.
Yeah, it sounded like there was more voice lines.
Yeah,
but I guess
yeah.
it was just the two. Yeah.
I guess it sounded like it was a lot worse. Yeah, they did not have to use very many ults. So I mean, everything from here going on out this is their game live, so they are gonna have to be playing very, very carefully. I do see a shorty getting bought by Drago.
Germsy is going to be ulting because he has a Bucky, so we're going to see this Yoru trying to absolutely saute the brains of everybody on Brock, and it can be tough to try to play around. Hyun Bin's going to go drifting as well, so why not? I mean, both the Yorus crossing past there up in mid. Germsy's going to take the crash. Demon dies out of the TP. All of a sudden, Baker, it's looking a little bit rough around the edges. Kevin's running everybody down in the spawn. Germsy finds one back, but that is the only trade they have found so far. The showstopper, Kevin gets shut down in mid-air by Riceball, so now that's going to be offline. Baker still able to lock down the B site after the dust settles. It is a 3v3.
Ooh, Nami might be able to find a pick here. Does not. Gets caught by Savage Boy. Are they going to TP? Looks like they are. Yeah, they are going to elect to go to TP, go to A. So, oh my gosh, Germsy was already waiting there at the TP and at Showers. Is able to find a kill, but gets taken down himself. So it is a 2v1. They do have Spike. They are planning it right now. Is Riceball able to clutch this up for Baker? Let's see. Oh, gets caught. And that round does go to Brock. So, I mean, they are fighting. They are saying we are not going down without a fight.
Listen, I respect it. Any team, because that's the thing. Granted, the score doesn't necessarily look good, but this game has economy and it has money. If you win one round, there is a high likelihood you're going to win another one back-to-back. And if you keep a team on max loss bonus the entire time, yes, they can get most of a full buy, but you're not going to have 8k creds buying up operators where you can really just lock down sites completely. So it is round by round, dollar by dollar to get back in the game, and Brock definitely not giving up quite yet, but as you said, they still have to play basically perfectly for the next 5 rounds. That is a good start.
Really good start for Zamzino there, finding 2 picks. And Brock is not going to have any ults for a while if they continue, to win these rounds. Kevin does find the kill on Drago. She's mine, does find the kill on Nami as well. Riceball finds 1. Is he going to get 2? Really low health, 24 health to be exact.
Yeah,
there.
No choice.
Yep. And Brock, I mean, they're getting up there at 9-12. It was just 12-8 or 12-7 not too long ago. So I mean, this is getting interesting.
Yeah, we even said like no game is necessarily free. If you lose 1 or 2 rounds and the momentum starts to slip, and even like we said, there is some level of RNG and luck involved in every esport. If the ball's not rolling your way and you're not getting a friendly bounce, then sometimes you can drop a few in a row before you even really notice what has happened. And now we are going to see the operator getting picked up for Demon. They are going to try to shut down one of these long sight lines. It looks like they are going to be playing, I believe they're stacked over on A. I was going to say a sniper in the Viper pit wouldn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, if you're Baker, you're going to have to try to stop them right here and now. You got to
Brock
stop
is just going to fight the pit as 5 or 4.
Ooh. All right.
They're not going to hit a TP from the pit. They're going to get gunned.
Yeah, no, they would not. They will not be able to. Are they? I think they might be trying to go for the TP.
They've got to be careful because if this Viper catches them in the pit and spams, they are all going to get dropped off very, very quickly. A nice con. Not going to find anybody though. Drago is able to back away, and I respect Brock for fighting this one out.
Riceball able to find a kill though.
Yeah, that's a big kill. No brim.
Nami does take down Zamzino. Now nobody on A. Just 3 over here on B site. They are going to try to make a rotate.
Oh, Baker has orbital strike still. This is the perfect scenario because now you have Pit down at B. Oh, I like the hookah play, but again, if they catch wind of this play, they are going to orbital strike this room and send them scurrying away like a bunch of rats in the sewer. There was nowhere to go in that room. And now they've got info. I wonder if the ultimate's going to come through or if they maybe just use it for post-plant and play it. Hits him in the head with the haunt. There's the orbital strike. There's the wombo combo, and it's only left to the Yoru, who is literally 2 HP.
I mean, he can clutch up, but not looking doable.
Let him cook, yeah.
And Riceball finds kill on Hyun, and there we go. 13-9, the first game going in the favor of Baker. Really great. That was a great game to watch. I really loved watching that, honestly.
No, honestly, I give a lot of credit to Brock, clearly coming in as the underdogs, but even Brock as a program, I've been seeing them. They have a good Rocket League team. They've been playing well in a lot of titles, but ultimately there are some schools, right? Usually there's just levels to the game. Some players, right, are playing Premier. Maybe they played it. We've been seeing a lot of college players either making challengers, winning challengers, getting called up to VCT. So there is a lot of talent in collegiate. Baker clearly has a lot of it, but Brock definitely showed a lot of fight, a lot of grit there. Because when you're down like 12-5, it is very easy to say, you know what, this map isn't ours. We're going to gracefully lose 13-6, go on to map 2, and it's all good. But you bring it back to 13-9, I got a lot of respect for it. And I believe the map set is going to be a Ditto map set to Series 1, so it is going to be Haven map 2, and then Lotus map 3 if we need to go there. So there it is, got it up on the screen just so you guys can see the bans. We had to jump in quick when the game started, obviously, with the lobby shenanigans happening, but now that you see the maps, we're going to go to a break. We are going to queue up Haven, and we're going to see if Baker can close out the show. See you back in a few. Welcome back from the break yet again for what may be our final map of the evening. It is Haven, it is Baker, it is Brock. Baker with a 13-9 win on Bind. And now we get to see the comps for Haven. We have seen a variety of picks already come through from both series today. It looks like we may be having some mirror comps going over left and right. And this is sort of the original Haven comp, obviously adding in the Neon, who is, no, not new anymore, but Killjoy especially back in the, I mean, similar to Sky, KJ was undisputedly the best agent in the game for maybe a year or two. And then, you know, you nerf 7-8 times all parts of her kit, and eventually she becomes fairly unplayable. But she obviously has her place in the game. The lockdown is very useful. It can draw out the Hunter's Fury. And it looks like we are going to have mirror comps locked in.
Yeah, it's very fun to watch when a character's so dominant for so long, and then a year later, the character's never picked again.
It's fun unless that's your main. Guess who mained Sky and Killjoy before they got nerfed? So I had a miserable time. I was like, this game's 6 months later. I'm like, I can't play the game anymore. Then they buffed Omen a year later, and I was able to play again.
Well, we will see. Oh wait. Oh my gosh, my eyes are deceiving me. I was about to say Nami's switching off of smokes, but no, he's going to go Omen. So all right, we are getting here into game number 2 on Haven. Baker did take a very, at the start, like, you know, the start to the middle, it was a very, you know, back and forth game. And at the end, you know, Brock tried to claw their way out, but I mean, Baker was already so dominant, had so many rounds ahead of them that, you know, they just weren't able to come back. So, I mean, let's see if Baker is able to continue this momentum, or if Brock is able to stop it.
Yeah, Hume been rocking the T1 Classic, trying to get the League of Legends Worlds buff maybe for the rest of this series as they go. Although this is North America's game, Valorant, so I'm not sure if the Korean buff will work over here, but I do respect that Hyunbin had a lot of nice plays in map 1 as well, and we know what the Neon can do on any map, especially on Haven. We saw what Hosu was doing, or Huso, I've been getting the name backwards, there's Huso, just literally smurfing everybody's peak on both of the duelists they played, so there was a lot of flashy pop-off potential, and that is what I like to see in my hero shooter.
You see 2 sheriffs and a ghost for Baker, and only a ghost for Brock. So we will see how they want to do this. Ooh, Riceball able to find a nice kill on Kevin. Zamzino finds a kill on Germsy, so they are going to trade some players. Zamzino finds a kill on Drago, and Zamzino finds another kill on Demon.
Oh, Zamzino may be the best Sheriff player in the lobby, because last map they found like 4 or 5 of those kills too, and it looked like they probably shouldn't have walked away with anything. And now all of a sudden you get 3 kills in the round firmly in your control. We are going to see the rush over to C now. Should be a free plant. We only see the Sova rotating late. Nami may have gotten tagged with that Sheriff, and now just down to them.
Good shots.
4K for Zamzino. So once again, Brock winning the pistol again.
Yeah, Zamzino's got to be feeling good about the aim. Able to find him while he's flashed, gets a hit, and then ends up getting the kill. So Brock does end up taking the first round. So
somebody flashed an Odin right away. Please buy a round 2 Odin. I saw it. Who was it? Show yourself. I saw it on someone. I think it was the Neon. Someone buy it. I saw it.
This is going pretty much exactly the way the last game went. So I mean, we will see if it will go the exact same way, or if Brock is able to switch some things up. It looks like they are going to go A here. Pretty much everybody's holding down C and B. Only Sova on the A. Riceball, I think he's about to peak this. No, he's not.
Will give him a nice haircut if he peaks. Yeah, that is not safe haven to go past.
He makes the right decision and starts going back onto A so he can actually defend. But however, he's the only one on A. So I mean, if they start just hard pushing, it's gonna be very hard for them to stop.
Viper Wall may be the only thing that saves them, and even so, Brock can just grab this orb anyways, because I would laugh if the Sova actually tried to jump contest that orb, especially by yourself, would be a little OD in my opinion, but we are going to see Hyunbin getting ready to go in. Double stun will go live to backside. We see the Sova absolutely hunker down, and Riceball wins the 1v1 with the classic, somehow dinks a second player. So damage gets done by the Sova from Baker, but luckily for Brock, the plant will go through. Unfortunately, took a little more damage than they would have liked, but they still got what they wanted.
Yeah, nobody going to heaven. They're gonna try to all fit to this little hall. Sova on half health. It is a 3v4 in favor of Brock.
That paranoia. I was say Savage Boy's literally just waiting to hear something.
Just waiting for them to use all of their abilities. I mean,
Killjoy Viper.
they're gonna have to go in eventually, but I mean, they're just not letting them.
I mean, yeah, it's either go in or try to die to the spike, because those are your two best options at this point. They're just going to go in. Nami going off the top rope, out of window, will not be able to find it. She's mine, scooping up two with the Sheriff, and Brock scooping up back-to-back rounds, exactly how we saw Bind get going too.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, they were just like, all right, we're just pushing in. Let's just try to kill them. You know, this round's probably almost over anyways. Let's just go in, and ends up going to Brock. So it is up 2-0. So they do end up winning the piston round and the subsequent round after. So we will see what's going on, but
where is Riceball left clicking? A? It looks like it's A, but no one's there. Unfortunate. Listen, we just saw an Odin literally, not single-handedly, and Odin was the reason that a world championship was won. Like, unironically, the Odin was the difference maker in this series. The best Odin player in the world was frying the best players in the world with that gun, so I don't know how it hasn't really been nerfed, but that thing still slaps as hard as ever. Still a very annoying tool to fight through. It looks like Baker trying to get active with that Neon in the back spawn, but everybody else from Brock, they're just scooping around for information. C looking like maybe the best option. Nami gonna stall out the B push, but yeah, Demon just overextended.
Yeah, Zumzino finds a nice kill on Demon. I wonder where they're gonna try to go here. Looks like they're planning on going C, but yeah, they are going C now. So there is a Viper just holding an angle over here on the right side of the map. No, they fake going C. So I think they're gonna go A here.
It's like watching Scooby-Doo when they're running across the hallway through the doors and they keep popping out of different doors. You just literally no idea where anybody is right now. And I'm guessing the A site will be the push. There's only 30 seconds left. You don't really have time for a B or C split from where they are right now unless they literally hit a 180. So I'm guessing it's going to be A. You've got the Odin player up in heaven. And listen, if there was ever a weapon for the job when there is an absolute squadron coming up the stairs, this is the one for it. There it is, the first one. Luckily, Hyunbin is 1 HP, so that is an easy kill. Recon Dart, not going to spot out Riceball through the dark cover. Shock Darts are going to stop the plant.
Wow, great awareness from Riceball.
Okay, they just got the plant in. As I say that, though, they get the plant.
Wow, they end up sticking it through the ult. They get the plant down. Yeah, the Odin just shooting through heaven.
Uh-oh.
Just spraying and praying. Ends up finding some damage on Zombrino.
He ripped him. Surely Baker just floods his 4 here, no? There it is.
Ooh, Riceball finds another kill.
Odin ace!
Finds 3. Yeah, does not end up getting the ace. Oh, I'm sure he's a little upset about that.
Listen, folks, I was not trying to gas up the Odin too hard. I have seen this weapon do some miraculous things to literally the best players on planet Earth. Nobody is safe from the wrath of that weapon, especially when you get a late flood like that. That is literally a dream scenario for Riceball. I don't have to aim. Well, aiming makes it easier. I just hold left and right click, and I'm probably killing at least one. Got so much damage onto 2 others where the rest of the team was... I say get the kills. He's got 7, and Germsy and Demon just have 1, so he basically has all of their kills so far, and basically on the back of the Odin, but that is why that is Sova's favorite toy.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have the Odin again. Looks like, is he gonna try to peek this with the Odin? No, he's not. Looks like they are gonna go C here. They have a Viper looking A. No, not committing to anything just yet. All right, looks like they are going to rotate into B, I believe. Yeah, they are going to go B.
Yeah, unless they flood garage and try to haul it to C, but they're gonna have to fight off quite the defenses here. And the Odin as
You
well.
hear that Odin.
Can't forget about that. That one's just going to rip through the window, and that is going to be the instant sign to go for the B site. We do see a Nano and the Viper Wall both set up there, which means that Killjoy is close by as well in Germsy. And now the support is here. The Odin has arrived, and Brock still trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah, that's
The Odin is omnipresent.
Yeah, it feels like a tank hero in like a it's like, oh, he comes in and I am here.
Avoid him, kill everyone else. We'll deal with that later. Like, we can't walk into that thing right now. And
I think they're gonna rotate once again.
Demon's got to be careful. This could be round winning or round losing.
Yeah, I mean, if they flood in here, I
30
mean,
seconds left.
Demon's gotta find at least 2 picks.
He said there's at least 4 help. I saw 4 elbows and 3 pairs of shoes. It is time. I need help. And help has arrived.
Yep, here they go, rushing in. Hyun ends up getting, wow, they end up trading 2 or 2. The Odin, oh wow, is not able to find a kill, gets killed instead. Defuse is down, or I'm sorry, Spike is down.
This is, whoa. Look how patient Brock is. They are not giving anything up for free. And someone is underneath in hell as well. I know the, might not be able to see them, but they are directly below Nami. Drago looks like they're going to be the one to go clear it out, but it's a second late on the reswing.
Ooh, just barely not able to find that last shot.
Low-key could have got both because that box is made of absolute paper, and if they kept spamming, there may have been a double kill in the cards, but not to be the case. Brock wins yet another round, and they're going to be the ones to call timeout now that they've got the advantage. So I do kind of like this too, where you think, listen, now we have them right where we want them. We've got better guns. Now we can actually start to strategize.
Yeah, this is going so much better compared to the last game. Already up 3-1. They won the hard rounds. They won the pistol rounds. Now they're just playing really well, just rushing in when they need to. They're playing very patiently. They're not, like you said, not giving them anything. They will not peek if they don't have to. And I mean, they're playing this so well. I mean, obviously there's a reason why they're up 3-1 in this game.
Yeah, and especially as we said just before the game, and obviously not that records always mean everything. I try to not put too much stock into records, not as much, but like ranks and stuff, especially in collegiate, because it is collegiate. You can think that this is the right play 9 out of 10 times. This can be quote unquote the correct play, and sometimes that doesn't matter because someone has a sheriff and is very upset about the way the game is going. I want to see if Baker can try to at least get something cooked up here. Not that they're going to find an eco, but if you can find a few confidence kills, maybe get one of these alties built back up to you can try to steal away a round in a little bit here, but this round will be tough.
Yeah, like you said, I think that was a really good timeout. Just kind of just resetting. I mean, you're up. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was kind of used as just like a cold out tactic.
Yeah.
We're up 3-1. We're gonna make you wait on us. We don't have to be anywhere. You have to wait on us.
Listen,
so
plenty of teams do that as well. That is a very real thing. A tilt timeout where you body bag a team and say, "No, I'll let you sit and stew on that for a minute." What you just watched, what happened to you?
I mean, it does end up getting taken down. They find a kill on Demon, but ends up getting the trade with Zamzino. Drago finds 2 kills. Drago makes it even.
Out of charges.
Looks like they're gonna rotate. Ooh, She's Mine finds a kill on Germsy as they're trying to go around.
That shuts down the alarm bot on B, which means there is safe passage to take all of mid control. We are going to see a Viper on a late flank. Might be able to line up Savage if the timing is good, but they've got a teammate with the Hunter's Fury ready down C long. I don't suspect they will need it. They will not. The Gunny will do the job for Kevin. 3K for the Sova from Brock, and they are up to 4-1 on the scorecards.
Yeah. And they also have 3 ults. I mean, well, I mean, as I say that, I'm looking at Baker, and they have about 4 ults that are about to, or at least 3 that are about to be on the board for them. So, I mean, this is definitely the next round. It's going to look like it's going to be very action-packed.
And if this operator doesn't get value, they are basically conceding the next round and maybe like the next 2 rounds. Because, yeah, if they can't get the ultis online or the ultis don't go the way they want, this could be a very, very big round for the rest of the game. Demon is trying to square up immediately. But Zamzino is on a heater, just catches out Rice Ball. Wasn't ready to go for the peak with the op. They weren't expecting somebody to challenge that so aggressively, but that is why you go for that kind of play. Fast lane will go up. Hyun Bin is going to slip through behind it. Just in the cracks of the defense there, but there's Drago on the crossfire. That's the play Baker's been looking for all day long. And that means the spike is in the absolute depths.
Yeah, this is gonna be really hard for Brock to be able to get the
there you
spike back. Oh wow.
Last
Yep.
player
Oh, Drago
standing.
finds another kill on the KJ. All right, well, I mean, he does have spike, but this is gonna be very difficult. Oh, already knows where he's gonna be, and Germany finds the kill on Savage, and they finally get a second round taken away from Brock.
It was almost a flawless too. I think only one player. Yeah, just Rice Ball gets taken down, and it was a bang play over there. And just a nice round out of Baker. You certainly didn't want to invest in the operator and then end up losing that one. And for Savage, that feels bad. You Omen, you TP, you grab the spike. You're like, okay, sick. I fixed the play. And the second you get out of your TP, you're last alive. And it's like, okay, my idea was good, but we didn't necessarily have everything else go the way we needed to. So Baker, a good job to scoop the round up. Viper Pit, Hunter's Fury, both online for Brock. So got to imagine those could be definitely used very well. Recon Dart and some shots, and Demon's caught out again. The overdrive. Hyunbin is kicking it into gear, but Germsy's kicking him to the curb. Instantly going to square things away into a 4v4, and yeah, it is a fist fight on A right now. Rice Ball's going to find one back in sewer. Kev going for the wide swing, traded out yet again.
Down A.
Those shots are literally clipping the Viper, but not to be found is the kill. We are going to finally have a break in the action as the spike is woefully retrieved, and here goes the pit. And here goes the other one.
Yep, there goes all the abilities, all the ultimates. Just so much green.
Spike planted.
There goes Spike. It does get planted.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh.
Wait, she had to have been nearsighted or paranoid because they were literally squared up eye to eye, and no one shot for like 2 seconds.
Well, I do know.
The pit,
Yeah,
I
the
forgot
vi-
when we go to third person, it like
Yeah.
cuts the pit so we can see
Yeah,
better.
I was confused for a second as well. And
I
so
was like, bro,
they
are
do
you-
not know he's behind. Yeah, yeah, that right there. That's such a scary moment. If you're Savage, I mean, you're so ready just for one person, and then all of a sudden you see two immediately turn around and start shooting at you. I mean, that's a little scary.
Hey, they played well. I mean, 7 seconds left in the round, and yeah, if Savage was able to take down and I think they were hoping that the Viper would die on the first initial spray, because then you actually have a chance. And listen, we have seen some stuff today with the spray transfer, so if there was ever a time where that play might look good, it is this update, this patch. The ultimates now for Baker, they are cooked up. The operator was recovered, luckily, so Demon can just pick that thing up like nothing left.
Yeah, they still do also have the op. So, look, I mean, let's see if he gets some more value. Yeah, like you said, like it was definitely a very high risk, high reward pick to go for the op on the round
When you're down like 4-1, too.
Yeah, that's a pick that not many people
Oh.
do. Demon just immediately picking up an op pick, wants to shut us up. He did not like what we were saying about him.
Hey, listen, I respected the Neon with the op. You got to make sure that, if you did die with it, you very well just cooked your team till about 7-1, unless you went crazy thereafter, but...
Let's see if we can find another pick. This looks like it could be
They got
really
info.
good.
Somebody
for him.
got scanned on stairs. It wasn't the Viper, but they saw an X-ray on the wall, so they
Just
know people are there.
barely. He just barely missed a shot on Brock. I think he's about to peak with an op.
I would not be risking a jump slide with an op. I know they don't have great weapons in Brock, but they have judges and rifles. I thought this the one player had a pistol, I guess, but yeah, I would not be 5v4 slide peeking with the op. But I'm also not Demon, literally in the name.
I mean, if you're feeling confident,
You should run.
maybe you want to go for it. Oh, the KJ does. Ultimate does get popped. Both KJs get popped.
Every
All
ulti
right,
in the
so
game, I
many
guess?
different things.
Wait, why would they?
Demon popped ult as well.
30 seconds left.
Zamzino stuck in the corner.
25 seconds. Can Brock make it onto a site? Like, they have to just brute force C. I guess if they can find
trade
the kill.
players.
Yeah, Savage.
They're gonna have to peek through. Yeah, they're gonna have to go through the smoke. They find two with Germsy.
Spike down. C.
Last one left alive is Zamzino.
This is who had the pistol. I knew someone had a pistol. They don't make me out to be crazy, but Nami gets the last kill, and a little bit of a questionable ult by Demon. They literally used the Sova ult to take down the lockdown. That is literally just the handshake that has been in the game as long as both of the agents have been in the game. So seeing the overdrive get popped just to take out the lockdown, certainly a little bit questionable this early in the half, but ultimately your team won the round. You've got 6.5k in the bank, so I guess no harm, no foul.
Yeah, and also I was noticing it earlier. Before Baker started getting these 3 rounds back to back, Nami was top frag last game. was bottom frag, and as soon as he started getting kills, I mean, this team started winning. So I mean, definitely it's a team game. So as soon as everybody starts contributing, you definitely start winning. So we will see what happens. It is tied up 4-4.
Well, they are gonna hit the C site with absolute
so
authority.
much. Drago able to find 2.
Uh-oh.
Zomzino, yeah, he's gonna die there. Yeah, wow. Really quick, fast round for Baker.
They had guns too.
Yeah, if I was Drago there, my eyes widen about 3 times the size. Seeing 3 people not even looking at you yet. I mean, that's wow.
Yeah, that was that's like this as a player too. That's scary because you're like, I should get a 4K here. If I kill everybody, I am the greatest player of all time. But sometimes you damage everybody for 60, don't finish a kill, and you're like, I cannot believe I just biffed that entire play. Like that's just how it goes sometimes. But luckily was able to get the winning end of it that time. And now the buy for Brock, not looking too good. And it comes at a very bad time because Baker's taken the lead. Zomzino is definitely the MVP of this map so far.
100% Zomzino. Just, wow, a quick peek with a Marshall, yeah. On a guy that was already he was spraying that corner before. Wow. I mean, whether that was great timing or great luck to peek it at that time, that was a great shot. Can't deny that. Looks like B is where they're going.
Jeez, Germsy, that is aggressive.
Yeah, playing a really risky game trying to take out a KJ ability. Nami able to find a kill.
Germsy still went in.
Nami just taking full control of this smoke that he's just living in. Oh my god. Wow, Zomzino with his Marshall. Get this out of his hands. He's too dangerous. Demon finds a pick.
Op versus Marshall. What's better? Let's find out.
Who's the better sniper? Who played more COD when they were younger? Let's see who wins.
Yeah, who's got the crane shot on lock? Who was smurfing it up on high rise back in 09? Zomzino is going to switch to the rifle. Trying to pick the spike up. Thought it was maybe glitched there for a second. That would have been an interesting development, especially on patch week where I could see something like that happening. But luckily, no bugs, no glitches.
They are both just walking around each other right now. They don't know where each other is.
And the Viper wall went up behind. Or the orb, rather, yeah. So
oh, Demon, this is not looking good for Demon. He is Neon, thankfully, so he is gonna be able to get over to C
and here
pretty
he goes.
fast.
Yeah, wee. On the mini map, it looks so goofy, man.
All right, let's see. Yeah, he did pick up the Vandal. Again, they're both just walking around each other.
That is the thing.
Oh, he does not. Wow, Zomzino able to find the kill. Demon looking the other way at the wrong time, and Zomzino is able to find the kill.
The ultimate game of chance on the C site. And they said both players inadvertently missed each other like 5 times, and finally one of them was due to catch a timing, and it was the side of Brock. So we are going to have a 5s evened up scoreline, but there is an Op and an Odin on my screen, so I know Baker has plenty of firepower, and we saw Demon at max cash last round, so he literally bought an Op, hooked up 2 of the teammates with rifles as well, because the cash was a little bit low on Drago and Nami, and the way Nami's been shooting, like you said, when Nami has started to pop off, it seems like the game has started to swing in Baker's favor, so if this Omen can really get unleashed, I think that is going to spell such good news for Baker.
Yeah, gotta show off that really cool knife, by the way, from Drago.
How much I spent on this?
All right, Zomzino, only one. Wow, there's 3 people.
They're all B already.
Wow, yeah, you are right. Germsy with, oh my gosh, the Owen gets taken down by Hyun. Rice able to find a response. Wow, we got 2 from...
Brock has a Hunter's Fury, so this Sova is going to sit somewhere across the world, sip a Mai Tai, and shoot that bow and arrow when it is time to play retake. But Savage Boy up and on top of boxes. They're actually going to let Demon walk away with the kill. All of a sudden, it's looking sketchy. I don't really know what Brock was thinking. I know the B site is very awkward to hold because of where you can get pinched from, but I'm assuming you send that Sova into window or hell, even to the A site and say, listen, line up the bow and arrow. 8 seconds, the Hunter's Fury would have won them the round, guaranteed.
Yeah, that was not the greatest play, but I mean,
at least it's 6-5.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like 12 to 5, it'd be a lot different. But I mean, yeah, it was 5-5, so not a big deal.
Zomzino, I saw that operator whatever you need to do to get that back, sell, sell, sell. Forget the teammates getting guns. I would love to see you with that gun because the Marshal and the Sheriff have clearly been a very strong point for yourself. So, you know, making the responsible play, buying the rifle, helping out the team, boo-hoo, very boring, but definitely the correct play. I just want to see this Viper have a little more of a, not more of an impact, just continue to see how much they can actually do and how much they can achieve. So far has been so good. Recon dart over mid. Jermsy's got to be careful
with
here.
Odin finds a kill.
He's got to be cooked here,
Yeah,
right?
he's got to be dead here. Yep. Hyun been able to find the kill on Jermsy. Someone's probably going to pick up that Odin. I wouldn't be surprised.
Spike planted.
Let's see. Ricewell able to find the kill on Hyun.
Okay, so now Hunter's Fury. Thoughts, Baker or Brock? Thoughts, feelings?
Well, let's see. Demon going in. Wow. Really confident just sliding in. Immediately gets dropped by Zamzino. Nami able to find a kill, though. Ooh, Kevin waiting for this pick. Finds one, gets two. Is he able to find the third?
Here comes the bow.
Nowhere to run.
Yep. Can't stay in that, or you're going to die. He's going to have to deal with two people just trying to be annoying.
Yeah, the Nano basically sold that one
Yep.
there.
She's able to get the kill on Nami.
Man, I will say for Brock, they made that round a lot harder than it needed to be. All Kevin has to do is walk to window, hide behind the wall, and pop ultimate. And the last two rounds couldn't have been any more free. But luckily, for all that being said, it is a 6-6 game, which means you have done just enough to stay competitive, stay in it. You had the edge on Baker early in the game as well. So I do like to see the Badgers battling back and showing they have got a lot of toughness inside of that squad. And they're starting to get a little more kills evened out across the board. We saw Savage having a bit of a rough game in game one. Significantly better performance so far. Setting up the team well, finding a few nice kills. And obviously, talked about him a lot, but Zamzino has just kicked off. Basically, I don't want to say won them 3 rounds with the entry picks, but when you take out 1 or 2 of the top fraggers early in a round like that, you have given your team such a buff.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a stretch to say he won those 3 rounds for them.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, let's see what is going to happen in this round. Drago able to find a kill. Yeah, the pistol round is here. Drago able to find 2. All right, Brock is down 2. Not great.
A's have already been cleared because Drago just body bagged everybody.
All right.
Recalling my bot.
All right, they are gonna plant A. Everybody is on A right now.
Peaceful plant in Valorant history.
Viper's the only one that is low health, but they do have all 5 on the team. There goes the Sova ability.
Uh-oh. And
Well,
Shark.
yep. You are now seen by everybody.
Yeah, this is why retake
And Jermsy
Haven.
coming from behind.
This is why retake Haven can be a bit of a nightmare because sometimes you're forced to flood a single doorway. I'm
Savage
seeing some chip damage.
finds 2.
Yeah, this is getting a little. They're not going to check that left corner
Yep,
though.
Drake-
Yep. Nice run
Really
out.
nice. Yeah, they did not know he was there. He knew he knew that they knew that he wasn't there. So just swung, immediately got a pick, and it is now 7-6 in favor of Baker.
I know that you know that I know that I got a free kill or 2 coming from this short corner, and a nice read by Baker there. A nice get back after the round. You know, looked a little sketchy for a moment there, and Jermsy, you dog. Round 2 Odin. Things we absolutely love to see here on stream. Especially when the rest of the team is basically Pistols Marshall, and you're like, don't worry, I got this. I got all the bullets in the world, and
Already
they don't have
finds
the
one.
guns to fight back. That is a nasty early pick. You take down the defending Killjoy early as well, so all that utility is now gone. Uh-oh.
Here he is in his own spawn with
Better
the Odin.
keep shooting.
Yep, he keeps shooting, and you're right. He finds a kill. Kevin is able to get a kill back though.
They get an Odin too now.
Yeah, I mean that is pretty huge
That's pretty nice.
for this Brock team. Ooh, the Marshall 1v1. Let's see what happens.
Nah, no honor in the 1v1. Someone's gonna ruin it.
All right, let's see what Dune. He is holding the angle in the front of B. Finds one. Kevin with the Odin finds Demon.
They actually have to be careful walking in this door, or they could absolutely get gunned.
Having to reload.
Only 158 bullets left. How long can he actually keep shooting?
Oh, Drago finds both of them. Wow.
Jeez.
Wow, to me that looked like he literally did not stop walking and just picked off both of them and kept on going.
Listen, keep bringing up the clips that we saw earlier. That just might be how she goes now, especially after the with the current state of affairs. But the stolen Odin will end up being back in the hands of Germsy. They're going to take that one away. Luckily, Brock had more than enough cash. Obviously, it's now round 3 of the half, so they get to actually buy some weapons and actually try to play the game. I'm honestly surprised Baker has this much money after buying like they did for the round. Oh, I guess 3 of them didn't actually buy. They bought Marshals and Spectres. So that they just let Germsy be the solo spender,
skip one with the Odin and
So
say,
I guess
hey,
that
go
makes
do our
sense.
job.
And now the C site being targeted out, fast lane ready to go, Poison Orb and Cubby, and Zomzino ready to shred whoever crosses their path. It's only going to be one player in Nami, and that means the plant will be secured yet again by Baker.
They already have full control over C. So I think this is going to be very hard to retake for Brock. But, I mean,
Look at the flank on C.
ooh.
Yeah, they got him.
Yep, Kevin gets a kill on Germsy.
Last player standing.
Wow, she's mine able to find 2.
Gone.
Oh my gosh, Riceball able to find 1. She's mine able to get the very last kill, and I think that was a 4K. Or she's mine.
I don't really...
I'm sorry, 3K.
No, the tally marks are very hard to see on top of the bright green. They're even in Overwatch, I call people the wrong names half the time because everything is so smashed together on the overlay. So that is a very common miscue, but I'm surprised that Baker lost the round the way they did. I know Germsy was basically set up to get the post plant spam down C long. They send 2 to the flank, he doesn't find anybody, and then everybody else just like walked out into window for whatever reason in garage, and they just got killed from a corner from the Viper and Zomzino, and I believe she's mine. So got a little bit antsy there on the post plant, did get punished. They do still have the 1 round lead, and they had enough money, so the rifles will be toted into round 16 here. No ultimates to speak of for anybody yet. Riceball, I believe, the closest one. And once again, they're going to scout C out.
Let's look at this Silver Dart. Not able to find anybody. Oh, the Neon going in. Zomzino able to find the pick on Demon. Drago able to find the pick on Zomzino, though. Riceball killing Savage. She's mine. End up getting the response. Finds another one against Nami.
Spike down. C.
All right.
Baker has not been checking corners. I'm going to keep it a buck. They haven't looked in a single corner half these fights.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the main thing you're supposed to be doing in Valorant. Hyun Bin able to find another kill. They do end up trading.
Take flight.
Nah. Don't
All
talk
right.
to me or my son ever again.
Knows
Send
where
the
he
owl
is.
drone.
Who's going to peek first?
This is a big fight. It's 8-7. This could not decide the game, but it could pretty well come close too.
And Riceball wins it.
That's a sketchy 1v1 to take. When you know it's 8-7, it's either tie game or 9-7, and luckily for Brock, I think they do... No, I lied. They're broke. Brock is broke for this round at least. Lockdown
Yeah.
Hunter's Fury ready, but the weapons are not... I guess 2 rifles, it could 100% be worse.
Yeah, if, in those situations right there, like for Riceball, that's got to be so nerve-wracking, especially if your teammates are playing in the same room.
Yeah.
They're all watching you. You know they're watching you. You know what's happening. You know the score. You know how important it is to win that 1v1.
You just get the gaze. You just look over and you get stink eye from one of your teammates. Like, you just know you just lost that, right? Like, we just did so much for you to win that. Oh my
Hyunbin
goodness!
able to find a kill though. Wow, trying to get out, turns around and flicks and gets the kill.
Duelists are a little extra unhinged today. Like, I've seen enough Yoru Neon gameplay, but they are literally just don't care if they die today. They are just reckless.
Yeah, they're very W key oriented.
I know PRX is W gaming, but this is definitely trying to take things to a new level. Rock with the 1-player advantage. Definitely some good ultimates in the back pocket as well. They wouldn't have any lockdown counter, would Baker, so it would be actually an excellent round for the lockdown if they catch timing.
Cover going out.
I think they're planning on going A. Someone with a spike is going A,
Yeah.
so we will see. Drago playing this little corner. This is a
wild.
great spot for Drago.
It's great if you don't get caught. It's
That
either the
is
best
very
play of all
true.
time, or you ran it and cost your team an extra life. But I think this late into the round, this is actually incredible that he waited this long. So
You
good.
should run.
All right, spike is planted. KJ
They're gonna
ult is
force
getting.
it back into the Viper.
Wow,
He might
this is
go
going to be a really
nuclear.
great play.
Oh my goodness, number 3 might be going absolutely nuclear. Drago,
Oh
can you stay
my.
patient? Can you hold
Drago,
the
yes,
trigger?
gets 1, gets 2. is not able to get to the third, however.
Classic is OP, free weapon. 2 detained by the defending lockdown. They're both in Link as well. This Sova's going to be the only one that can actually play defense for a few seconds.
Oh, Riceball gets a pick through the smoke. She's Mine finds one. Germsy finds She's Mine.
1 HP!
Oh, 1 HP in a dream for
That
Kevin, but
been
not
nuts.
Wow, the dream gets broken. Wow.
Riceball's taking one for the team there by choice or by force, but man, these rounds are really, I mean, literally coming down to the last digit of health point that you have.
That could have been really huge. That could have been a
1
clip.
HP ninja diffuse would have gone hard if you were Brock. That would have been instantly on Twitter, on TikTok. Oh,
not to
my
mention
goodness.
Drago with almost a 3K.
That flank was godlike.
Yeah, that was a great flank. Had a great opportunity. Only able to get 2. I mean, 2 picks is great, you know, for the price of 1, your life. But I mean, it would have been a little bit cooler to get the 3rd one.
And Brock, Demon's doing it again, or shouldn't been rather. Both of the Neons have been running it, so I didn't even realize who was getting active like
Both
that.
Neons are being very active this game. They just want action.
So the Yoru's running it down in Series 1. The Neons are picking up the trophy, picking up the baton here, and carrying on the course.
Zeno finds one.
Dude, this guy is farming. Oh my goodness. No attacking Killjoy. They do recover the spike. They're going to slowly waltz it over to A. The Viper Wall is cutting off mid-vision, and only the Sova up in A, but has the Hunter's Fury online, full util as well. It's all going to come down to, can they kind of clip the wings of Demon here? But yeah, I feel like it's going to be a shock and recon dart to delay the plant and call for the absolute backup.
All right. They are going A. They are about to plant. Yep, they are planting right now. Someone is in
They
hell.
stop the plant.
Oh, they do.
How did he just... like he jumped 100 feet in the air.
it did.
I got
That
his
did
Jordans
look a
on.
little weird. All right, well, Kevin does use the Sova ult, so he will not be able to use that for when they actually do have to...
Yeah, that's actually pretty big that they didn't rotate in time. His team was pretty slow to help out, and that Hunter's Fury should have been the biggest tool in the pit. Demon's just getting Goomba stomped out of heaven, though. Kevin, a nice kill, and Drago, better to be lucky than good sometimes, but being good also helps you out. 4K for the Viper after the most disgusting flank in human history on a SWAT.
He's sitting in the corner.
Oh, this could be so bad for Shees. I mean, it is
Everybody's
bad.
just walking around.
Whatever way you look,
Yeah,
you're getting
wow.
gunned, and Drago's got the ace. 7 kills in the last 2 rounds. Literally the round-winning flank last round. An absolute 8-head play, and then you just gap everybody with an ace the next round. That is world-class Viper play. That is exactly what you are looking for. And now we're going to see a timeout yet again for Brock. Baker deciding they do not need timeouts. They just need to say, go kill.
Yeah, what a terrible situation to be in. You can't see, you don't know who's around you, and all of a sudden, you can see again, but you have 3 people looking at you, and you're dead.
You know you're dead, you're wondering who it's going to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have one all the way out in front of you, one to the right of you, and then one that you can't even see yet. And I mean, just what can you do in a situation like that? And yeah, Drago with the really fortunate stray bullet that went through the smoke, that was able to find a very unfortunate head. So Drago was able to get some nice kills that last round.
So you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so you might as well spam every single smoke that exists in this game, because we have seen enough times if there is a smoke down, there is an 80% chance somebody is going to cross it at some point. And if you can catch that timing, that is going to be a lovely little surprise for you. 23-11 for Drago, carrying the squad through the second half of this game. I mean, it was in, what, an 8-8 game? Something in that ballpark? It was like 8-7 going after the second half, so this game was neck and neck, and all of a sudden, Baker, they have finally broken the shackles, so to speak.
Yeah, the snowball is starting to get formed right now. I mean,
And the money is not good for Brock. I
Yeah,
just
that
saw
is
those
true.
Guns. Oh, my.
oh, Riceball already taken down Hyunbin.
I expect this. Honestly, probably because it's pistol for them.
Riceball able to find another kill. All right, Savage is the only one by himself. Yep, Nami able to take him down. Only had a Stinger. Stinger versus the Vandal. You're probably going to lose that fight. Demon just kind of trying to get something going. Demon finds another pick. Finds 2, and that's a flawless for Baker. That is now 12-7. This is match point.
Yeah.
This is super huge for Brock. They're going to have to do something here. They do have 3 ults. So I mean,
You just have to throw the pit down and defend it.
yeah, I mean, I think right here you can't use all your ults because you have to space them out. You have to use them very sparingly.
I
here.
think you have to pit this round, and you have to pray that you win, and then Neon can ult and
I
get a few
agree.
kills next round. Otherwise, because the pit, I mean, you just have to cut off a site. You will
Yep.
take away, and again, you might take away half the map. Baker might send 5 players into the pit and say, if we kill the Viper, it's free win, which is true. But the pit will go down C long, and looks like Baker going to opt for a mid-B split instead, and that is a good call. So the cavalry is coming over from A, so they might get boxed in a little bit here if they take a little bit too long. But they also do know that the Viper will be on the C site for the foreseeable future.
Oh, Rice Ball already taking down
That's
Kevin.
a big
That
kill.
is super huge for Baker.
They get this planted, is looking grim.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Brock. Savage able to find a kill though on Rice Ball. Hyun Bin pops his ult, finds one,
Hey,
they
there you
find two. Just the Viper. Wow. That was Germsy finding a really nice kill on Hyun Bin.
Oh!
Drago. Wait, wow, this is somehow in the favor of Baker now.
The Omen is 1 HP!
Omen 1 and they from going from very much winning that round to losing that round to winning again. Wow, what a great round that was. What a great game that was.
Roller coaster of emotions for Brock. You go from looking like world beaters to then having something like that happen where the round looks great. Your ultimate are looking like they're getting used good. Hyun Bin pops an overdrive, which, you know, maybe you wanted to save, but it is 12-7. So ultimately, hey, if we lose, it's over anyways. Pops it, instantly gets a headshot, and then they just lose a bunch of ones around mid. There was a lot of chip damage onto some of those players, and I mean, I give a lot of credit to Brock. They definitely fought back, but what was it, 13-9, 13-7? So Baker at some point just found that extra gear, and they had at least one player in both maps just literally take over 3 rounds and say, I am dragging us over the finish line, and I know y'all are going to step it up soon enough, so I'm going to get us here. Drago said, listen, shh, and then next round, I'm going to brute force kill everybody face to face. So 2 completely different rounds from him, 7 kills, which I think was basically the turning point that really just like locked in.
Yeah,
Baker's win
100%. That was pretty much what won them the game right there.